Welcome to the read. I am Paul Rivera. We're back in here getting a new read. I'll show you guys 3 cards one more time. The first card is Justice. Next card is King of Cups. The cards that has Knight of Cups. Let's talk about what the Justice card means, guys. The Justice card means where is it? Fairness, right? Really think about this in your life, right? If you feel as though you're being mistreated, would you go back to where you were? If you feel as though you know somebody will mistreat you, will you give that person your time? If you realize that change is coming, and instead of accepting change and understanding that time to adapt, that you choose to fight the change to come, do you think that makes sense? All these things can be avoided in life, and the fact that people are choosing to just allow life to beat your ass, and you're doing the same thing over and over again, trying to figure out why you work so hard, even though we get taxed out the fucking brain. Like, instead of y'all seeing all this happening and life, changing in this type of manner, that y'all really believe as though you can outwork inflation, to me is crazy. Y'all see prices going up and y'all want to pretend as though they're not going up. It just has become so diabolical out here that it just gets worse and worse. Sorry for the rant, guys. Alright. That's the Justice card. Knight, King of Cups. With the King of Cups, guys, has to deal with avoid drowning out emotions. But I would say, guys, drown out your emotions, because we're not in this time now where your emotions get you paid unless you're doing what's it called again, poetry, like I do. Check out the link in the bio. Emotions have somewhere, just not for me, just not for somebody that wants to get ahead in life. Like, I don't understand how y'all could be so emotional and then try to figure out why life hasn't helped you out in a way, bro. Because you're emotional, you have no problem spiraling the wrong direction, and it just gets worse and worse. The more and more, it's kind of like the more and more you look. Let's say, for instance, right, you have toast. You have bread in the toaster, right? Okay, you don't toast. That's kind of weird, right? You have bread in the toaster, right? You put the time to I don't know, for some reason you put it to 6 minutes, right? But you never check back in 2 minutes, right? Would you still eat toast after 6 minutes being toasted? Hell fucking no, you eat that shit, because it's just dark as hell, it's hard as hell, it gonna taste burnt, it gonna taste nasty. That's kind of what life is like. Y'all see, some people see what's happening in the world, and instead of reacting in a logical standpoint, a lot of people now are choosing to just react emotionally. Like I said before, emotional get you paid, so drown that shit out. The last card, guys, is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups has to deal with following one's heart. Your heart right now, if you're in this emotional space, should help you get to some goddamn assets. Links in the bio. You know what I'm saying? Because it don't make no sense. It really don't. People can see what's going on in the world, and then instead of them trying to alter the way they see what's happening, they'll just accept it, lay down, and fucking die. It really is the useless class now, guys. Because a lot of people, instead of getting pulling themselves up by the bootstraps, they rather just allow life to just beat their ass over and over again. And people overconsume. People try to figure out why they're broke, even though they go out every single day and they party. It don't. These hoes so ugly out here. It really be having to think in my head, are y'all even human? But yes, sorry for the side note. If following your heart is gonna put you into an emotional standpoint, don't follow your heart, follow your logic. We'll do that now. Instead of when the card comes up, right? Instead of following your heart, it's follow your logic. So logically, from a standpoint, right? You're choosing to budget now. You're choosing to figure out what's the best things to intake. You're choosing to figure out which foods get you more and more full, instead of you pecking on food throughout the whole entire day. These are small changes that one can enact in their life to change their life. You know what I'm saying? And the longer you choose to allow yourself to be in this emotional standpoint, nothing good will ever come of it. And the longer you choose to just stay here and pretend as though life is moving at an all-time pace, but instead of you figuring out more about life, you'll just be confused with life, nothing will come of it. Like I said, these emotions have to get you toward the chicken bag. The longer you choose to run away from chicken bag, the easier it is for you to get hacked, the easier it is for you to get sick, the easier it is for you to actually just die. Because you don't have a drive to live anymore. Your only drive is to be emotional. This needs to stop. So key takeaway for the message, guys, is that follow your logic. One. What else is there? Follow your logic. Understand that the time you have is ever changing, so it's just best to change with the times. Understand that the more and more you do, the more and more you will get out of life. Understand that instead of giving away your power to the Jezebel or the Gigolo, whatever, give this time back to yourself. Understand that the more and more work you do put in towards self, the easier life does become. And that's the message, guys. I love you guys. What you water will grow, what you cast will last. Don't forget, tokenized real estate, Bitcoin mining is available. The 2 new ebooks are in the store. And I love you guys. Stay strong.